Hey guys! Today I'm jumping into something I've wanted to try for a while, Nin Online. It's a retro-style, pixel art MMORPG, set in the world of Naruto. First impressions, first missions, and of course, the first fails. Let's see what this game is all about. Alright, starting with the basics, character creation. Not the most complex, but just enough options to feel unique. Pick a hairstyle, a color, a name, and you've got your own ninja. Already feels like everyone can stand out a little, but still has that indie MMO vibe. Stepping into the starting village, in this case, the Leaf Village, the atmosphere hits right away. Controls are simple, no need to spend hours learning. Movement, talking to NPCs, grabbing a quest or two. And the graphics? Nostalgic, early 2000s vibe. At first it's a little strange, but honestly, it's got that MapleStory or Tibia feeling. And that's a good thing. The first quests are pretty standard. Go here, fetch that, talk to someone. But you know what? It works here. That early MMO vibe mixed with the Naruto world you always dreamed of as a kid. It's an enormous experience. The NPC dialogue sets the tone, and it really feels like you're a rookie ninja in training. And of course, the big question in my head. When do I get my first jutsu? Then comes combat. Just to be clear, this is a hardcore MMO. No auto-questing, no shiny arrow showing where to go, no easy leveling. At first, it's just basic mobs larva. Basic attacks are fast and easy, but when you finally launch your first jutsu, that hits different. So when do you unlock it? At level 10. Sounds easy, right? Right? Until level 10, you can still use some basic jutsus, and the game teaches you a few. The chakra system means you can't just spam abilities, you've got to think. And that adds depth. Sure, it's not an AAA visual spectacle, but what IS here works. And most importantly, it's fun. Now here's what really surprised me, the community. Even in the first minutes, I bumped into other players, and the chat was alive. Not toxic, not cold, but helpful and chill. And that's what gives life to an MMO. The retro graphics fade into the background when the people around you are cool. And of course, the Naruto vibe is everywhere. The villages, the outfits, the jutsus, it all brings back that world we love. And if you want to be amazed, just stand in the main square and watch other players casting jutsus, role-playing, or maybe even join them. It's fun. Let's talk about leveling. In the first minutes, you'll get intro quests to explore. Literally, talk to every NPC in the village. It might feel boring, but I recommend memorizing these places, because the game does not hold your hand. Quests describe briefly what to do, but to progress, you need to read the conversations. It feels kind of weird in 2025, but use your mind. If I'm correct, there's no single defined path. You can go with story quests, daily quests, which are really simple at the start, or bigger missions like hide and seek. Fails incoming. So, one of the first quests I accepted was hide and seek. Sounds simple, right? Find the kids. But with the complexity of the village and the lack of info. Yes, I did read the whole dialogue. I was struggling. So I just started exploring, farming larvas outside the village, which is actually a decent way to level up. Lots of exploring, gathering, and even quick time events. As time passed, I eventually found almost everyone by accident, except Mickey. There are basically no limits on where you can go. Only mob levels and other ninjas hold you back. As a low level, you can still wander into iconic places. And that's amazing. But Mickey? Not there. At some point I even thought Mickey was a bear. Spoiler, he wasn't. Obviously I died trying. When you die, you get hospitalized with a massive debuff. But you can pay in-game currency to reduce the timer. Also, there's a shiny PvP button on the UI, which is kind of a lie. It's not for world PvP. That's always on. It's only for dueling. And honestly, I think it's smart. Because territory control, nation wars, open world PvP, it makes the game feel alive. But note, you can die anytime when you run into enemy ninjas. So don't AFK in war zones. How can I escape? After another hospital visit, I finally found Mickey. In the village. Of course. I don't know what I was thinking, searching for him in the land of rivers. So far I've spent about an hour in the game, and I'm in. I'm amazed, and I'll keep playing because this is the game I've been searching for. The one I googled in the middle of the night. Best MMOs 2025, no pay to win. Hardcore, no mobile, no toxic community, no subscription. And here it is. So, first impressions overall. Nin Online isn't about flashy graphics. It isn't about being the most modern MMO of 2025. It's about community. It's about a world you can get lost in. And it's about that special vibe. If you're into Naruto, or if you just miss the feel of old school MMOs, this is worth checking out. And honestly, I can already tell, this won't be the last Nin Online video on my channel. That's it for my first impressions of Nin Online. Have you played it yet? Drop a comment and let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. because there's plenty more ninja adventures, jutsus, PvP battles, and probably a lot of fails coming up. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.